Hey guys, it's your BibaGirrrl again. It's been a while since I did a haul video. I've mainly been posting videos from my live Facebook videos, and then I repost them on my YouTube channel. But I thought today I'd film and just go straight to YouTube. And so today I had like kind of a weird experience. I really meant to go downtown to go to this really cool art exhibit, but they sold out of the like passes that you get ahead of time. So then you're supposed to go early in the morning, and then like people wait in line and you can get like just the 1 day pass. So even though it was pouring down rain and just, you know, like the worst day ever, cold, rainy, windy, the worst day ever to go downtown. If you live in DC, you know that you want to go downtown like on gorgeous, nice, pretty days to be out on the mall. And the mall is it's not like a shopping mall. It really is. It's like this open area where all the giant museums are. So, but I was like, this is the only free day I have. I want to go down and get it. I want to go down and experience this museum. I need this lift in my life to actually see some really cool artwork and really be amazed. And what I get there, and the line was incredibly long, and so like all these people standing in the rain, and it was just like, oh my god. And they had the line for people with passes, and then there was a line to get a pass, and that was like the longest line ever. So I stand and I wait in that line for like 15 minutes, and then some guy comes out yelling that like, okay, that's it, no more people can come in, we already have reached the limit for the 1 day pass. And I'm just like, really? Okay, this is like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. The exhibit's only on for only 2 more days. And by the time I got to DC, my umbrella was broken, and I just had like craziness. And even though I had rain boots on, like I'm a little person, almost a little person. I would say I'm 1 inch taller than a legitimate little person, so certified little person. So, you know, when it rains, you know, I get like wet up to my knees. So even if I have rain boots on, nothing is ever like can cover me like when cars splash and all that stuff. So anyway, I was just like, oh, forget it. And of course, by the time I'm down there, like you have to go to the bathroom, and then trying to find the bathroom. And they did have this outdoor bathroom. It was almost like a trailer set up for all the people in line. But then somebody was in there, and you had to walk up these steps, and I was just like, I have no idea what the toilet paper situation, you know, just like all this stuff. I know I'm being TMI, but it was just like, oh, forget it. So then I thought, okay, I'll walk down to the next museum, which is Air and Space, and I walk down. You have to cross the street, and you walk down, you walk, and I see entrance, and I get there, and oh, that door is not open, and you have to walk all the way down, and there's this huge cluster of all these tourists and stuff, and I was just like, nope, I just have to find a bathroom. So then I said, okay, I'll walk back the other way. So I walk back the other way, walk past the Hirshhorn, there's a building in between the main Smithsonian and the Hirshhorn that's just kind of like another older building that's part of the Smithsonian. And actually, my dad, at one point when he retired, he refinished furniture, and he refinished some of the tables and cabinets and glass cases that he refinished were in that gift shop of this building in between. I can't remember the name of that museum, but it's one of the older historic buildings. So I thought, oh good, I can go in there and see if my dad's stuff is still there, the stuff that my dad worked on, and it's been in the gift shop for like, I don't know, 30 some years. So I go there. Nope, that building's all closed up for renovation. So then I had to go even further, go inside the official Smithsonian, the original building of the Smithsonian, and go in there. And I went to the gift shop. I went to the bathroom, and I went to the gift shop, and I got a just for being a Washingtonian, and I love the cherry blossom season. It's one of my favorite seasons. And if you're a Smithsonian member, you get a discount. But you know, I'm not a Smithsonian member, but I just thought this is a really cute shirt because I love this color blue, obviously, and it's always springy, and it has the cherry blossoms on it. So this was $20 even. They don't charge tax for some reason, and but the money goes to the Smithsonian. And I'm like, well, even though they didn't, you know, they let everybody, you know, go, and I guess this is how they're doing their exhibits, but I just thought that was a really cute shirt, and it's sort of like contributing to the Smithsonian. So there's that. So now I'm going to go on to my Old Navy. So I knew that I was like, okay, my birthday is coming up, I'm going to treat myself. So I knew that I could take the Metro back to, when I take the Red Line back to front, I need to go all the way up to Shady Grove and Gaithersburg, but I knew halfway is to Friendship Heights, and there's like a whole bunch of different shops, and there's some of them are expensive, some are reasonable, but across the street from the expensive stuff is a shopping mall that has, like, you know, some expensive things, but for the most part has an Old Navy, has an H&M, has a lot of good shops, and there's also a Starbucks there, there's a CVS, so I needed to buy a new umbrella, and all that. So I went to Old Navy, and I got I know that Old Navy, for one thing, is nowhere near as picked over by the Old Navies that are actually, like, farther out in the suburbs. I got 2 huge bags of clothes. I'm not sure if it's all gonna fit, but I don't like to try things on there, but I know I can always take things back to a local, the local Old Navy, and oh yeah, there's my bag for that. Okay. So first things first, the good thing was that in addition to having some clearance racks, they also had all of the regular price stuff marked as 30% off for just in general. Then you got an extra 10% off that if you used your Old Navy credit card, which I have. So actually, even if stuff that I paid full price for that wasn't on the clearance rack or wasn't on their official sale rack, I still got 40% off, which was like amazing. So I'm just gonna go. So first thing I did was I needed some boyfriend jeans. These are like your basic, they have a fun wash to them. These are 16s. They're kind of like a dark wash. I usually like to get a dark wash because I know they're gonna fade up and my jeans last a pretty long time. These are like, you know, what I would call straight leg. You can roll up. They do have a little bit of, you know, this kind of funky little wash. It makes it look like it's worn, but not too worn. They're soft, and they have a stretch, which is, which is great, So, I'm pretty sure they're gonna fit, and they might even be too big for me now. So we'll see, because just looking at them here, they look much bigger than the jeans I wear now. But you just never know how they're gonna fit when they're on, and how curves and everything, and especially because they're a boyfriend jean, so I think they're cut a little, even though they say they're cut straight, they're cut like fuller, so there's almost like you have the illusion that you're wearing a guy's jeans, so that they're casual and loose and comfy. So maybe that's how these are running. So anyway, that's those, and they were $34.99. They were originally something else. Well, it looked like they were something else and then marked something. So to $34. So they were $34. They weren't on the sale or clearance rack, but like I said, keep in mind I did get extra additional off. So then I saw these, and these also are what are these? These were boyfriend. Oh, these were the dark ones were called boyfriend straights. Okay. I guess because they're just total straight legs. Now these, I happen to go on the clearance rack, and these are boyfriend skinnies, but they're like more of a lighter wash, and they have like this fun faded things, and they're like, have the whole ripped up look, and they're like already rolled and very cute, kind of like a capri, but not really a capri, just kind of like where it's like above where they should be hemmed, where you wear like a boot, like a combat boot kind of look, or cute with sandals or whatever. And these were marked down to $13.99. So I was like, okay, I'm one of those people that when I invest in clothes, I invest in clothes to last a long time. I don't mind paying a little bit. I would say, well, a little bit to me. I've never spent more than $60. I don't like to spend more than $60 on jeans, but I will pay up to $60 on jeans if they fit and I know they're going to last a few years. But with something like this, where they're already starting out and they're this, I wouldn't spend that much, up to that much on something that's that, you know. But the fact that they were on sale and they were only $13.99, and, you know, kind of a fun, funky look for $13.99 and my size. And these have a little bit of a different cut to them. So they're called Boyfriend Skinny. So I can tell by the way they're cut. So, you know, and they have this like fun wash in the front, similar to the other ones, but they have that really worn kind of, I'd say grungy, but kind of, so if I'm like going to like a rock show, or I want to look a little harder edge, or, you know, edgy kind of look, then these are fine. And so for $13.99, you can't beat that. So there's those. Okay, so then I got another pair of jeans. Okay. So then I got another pair of jeans that are, these were $29.94. These are just your basic brand new dark jeans. Like, I like to start out usually like these, but they have like a stretch, and these were the Curvy profile mid-rise. So these are cut for curvy butt, curvy thighs, thick thighs, and then they get down to a skinny, or fairly skinny compared to what the thigh range is. I usually like jeans that are cut like this. The only thing is they're a little long. I may have to hem them myself. What I usually do is just to, I usually will hem them in a, I may hem them in this kind of gold color, just so that I can, when I roll it, it'll, yeah, but usually when I roll it, because of my height, and I usually keep them long enough to roll, I might not need to hem them if I can roll them. But you don't always want to have, like, because these are darker, they kind of like a little dressier of a jean. So I kind of want them to be like the jeans that I don't roll up, you know, if you know what I'm saying, since I have these other two. But we'll just have to see, you know. But I have a pair of jeans that were I think they were Style Incorporated from Macy's, that started out like this, and now they're more like this. So it's always good to have one nice dark pair of jeans, you know, for those kinds of things, like if you're going out and you want that like dressier, going to dinner, going to brunch kind of look. Okay, so now everybody knows this whole army look is in. And I had been looking for an army look trench coat for a long time. And they had one, and it's really cute, and I like the shade of green. Also, that it's a little more green than the ones that are kind of like where it's a faded, where it's almost like a pale olive. I like this because when you wash it, it will fade to that pale olive. So, because I use my clothes for a long time. This is really cute. It has the drawstring in the middle and pockets. It really has that army kind of a look. Now, they did not have one in an XL, but I did try this on, and it's actually kind of loose. I'll actually put it on so you can see. It's actually a little big, but if I have other things underneath it, which I would, and I kind of like the fact that I can pull the drawstring in tighter. And, you know, like, it's just kind of like if I have other layers. So when it's fall, but this is at the same time, it's lightweight enough that if it's spring and I just have like a tank top on, it'll work too. So, you know, and this was, oh, I didn't even say, yeah, those were $29. Okay. Did I say what the price was on the, oh yeah, $29 on those jeans. Okay, so with these, this was $44.94, and I figured since I haven't bought, like, I don't even have a spring weight jacket. I really don't. I usually have my leather jacket, and I have hoodies. So this, I feel like, is a little bit, even though it's that army look, it's a little dressier than looking like something I would wear to exercise class, where it's a little, not only is it on trend, but it just has, I don't know, it has a little, I guess because it's an army kind of a look, it gives kind of like a military look, has like a look of more authority, I guess. So yeah, I was out in the rain all day, so that's why I keep playing with my hair. So let me know what you think about my darker hair. I usually end up going back and forth to this color. I've been this color off and on for decades, And then I go a little lighter, little lighter, little lighter up the color wheel, and then I end up slowly going back down again. Okay, so another thing for Olive was I got this shirt, which is cute. It's similar to that, to this, I guess what you call that, an anorak, or, but this is more like a real shirt. And I like it because I could wear this also over a tank top, but it's like that nice soft chambray, and also it's more like a real shirt, and it's not, doesn't have that draw. It doesn't look like it's just like I threw on an army jacket. So like if I'm, want to have the look of, it's sort of like in place of a blazer or a cardigan, is to just have a shirt over, I like to cover my arms, but at the same time I can actually wear it as a shirt, and or a blouse, you would say. And it has like this nice yoke in the back, and I did try this, like put this on over, I took this off and I put this on. But I like that look. I think it's a cute look. And so for a day where it's too warm for this, I can always do this. So there's that. Okay, so then I love right now, let me move that, sorry. Right now there's this really cool trend. I have always loved tropical prints that are on black. And I love it because it looks 40s, it looks vintage, 40s, 50s. I think it looks, not only is it 40s, 50s, but also kind of a 60s look with the Lily Pulitzer. This is the time where I love like these. I'm so glad they brought these back. And I'm like, you could always find them in the section of that's more like for older ladies, and I don't know why, like older women going to Florida or something, but it's so interesting how this look has now come back for a younger kind of person. So that way I don't look like too momish wearing it, but at the same time, I like it because it's a V-neck, and then it has this cute little yoke in the back. It's not too low, so it doesn't show a bra, and I could actually wear this underneath like this jacket, and that would look really, really cute. Same thing, I could wear this shirt with jeans, I could wear this top with a skirt, I could wear this top, it's loose and kind of flowy, and actually a little longer in the back, so that I could wear it with leggings and have like a little bit of like butt coverage. And this is an XL. Oh, also this green shirt I was able to find in XL as well. So there's that. And what else? Oh, okay. So I also saw a similar material. Now I thought this was really pretty. Big scarf that has a tropical print. It's wonderful, like if you're wearing the sundress and you just want like a little wrap if you're at the beach or you're out to dinner, and you have like, I have a couple of like sleeveless dresses, but where it's so like, DC area with the humidity, we get over like, we can get up to 100 degrees. So it's fun to have like a nice little wrap. Now they had these in so many different prints. They had leopard print, they had solids, they had black and white, where it looked tropical with tropical leaves. They had green and white. They had some gorgeous, gorgeous prints. To tell you the truth, I had to hold myself back from buying them all because I really, really like these, and they are $16.94. Now, I can honestly say, usually I would not have bought $16.94 because I could buy a dress or a top or something on sale for this much. In fact, even this top was $24.94. But when I saw that everything was 30%, and then to get that extra 10% off with the card, and I haven't been like really, really shopping like this in a long time. So I did hold myself back because I do have several leopard scarves. I still have a big long black wrap. But for these types of things, especially for the summer, or even in the fall, you can twist this around and do like, your scarfy thing. And I love it because these are like my colors, the turquoise, pink, black. This is me. They did have sundresses with this print. They had green ones, green and green on white tropical. They also had lots of 3 or 4 different prints, but this is just gorgeous. I wish I could just buy yards and yards and yards of this fabric. I would do slip covers. I would do, but this and leopard print is like they're like my favorite prints. One of my favorite prints. So then, what else did I get? Okay, so then they had a bunch of their t-shirts that were on sale. Okay, so they had a rack of t-shirts, just basic, because I always, you know, a lot of my black t-shirts, they fade out, and I layer them under things, or I layer them over things, so I stocked up and bought a bunch of them. These were $14.94, just black XL. Then this is my color, my spring color, and I already have one, but it's already like, all it takes is like, you know, spill a little something or whatever. And I love the material, very soft, very stretchy. This was also the same, $14.94. This is the same stack. So very cute. And they hang a little lower than most t-shirts. I've noticed things are starting to get a little longer and a little looser again after years of things being so tight. So it really helps if you're busty. It helps if you have broader shoulders. If you see my other videos, you've seen that I have lost some weight. I'm not really weighing myself and killing myself over which pounds this day or how many pounds I lost this week, that week. But I have been able to, it's been a slow process. And some days are better than others. And I'm not going to kill myself saying, oh, I'm not going to have that piece of cake when it's I'm celebrating my birthday. Or I'm not, you know, going to kill myself, but I have like made a conscious effort to do smoothies, and made a conscious effort to cut back on portions. If my husband's eating a full plate, I just put a small amount in a bowl, and also rice cakes, and what else? Rice cakes and cottage cheese, and, you know, what I would just call basic common sense diet food, you know, and that's the only way I lose weight. People are like, oh, lose weight by eating kale. I hate kale. I hate kale. I hate oatmeal. I hate most healthy things. Oh, drink, you know, put lemon in your water. I hate lemon in water. I don't like lemon. I don't like lime. I don't like grapefruit. I don't like any of the foods that everybody's supposed to help you, like, get rid of toxins and all that. I don't like those flavors. In fact, I get really sick when I eat them. So anyway, so that's why I stocked up on a few of these, and they might actually hang a little loose on me now, but at least I have some things for layering, and then I got an olive one because I do have an olive tank top that has like a camo design on it, but it's kind of seen better days. So I got this for wearing underneath the, you know, the olive shirt, or the olive like anorak. But it's the same style, and it's just, you know, just nice, soft, and, you know, I love the materials. Old Navy is such a good deal. It's great when you can find your size, because like I said, this location, the one in Chevy Chase, has a good, now that I'm saying it, it's going to be hard to shop there again, but, you know, it's really great to, when you go to a store that doesn't get as high a volume of teens or as high a volume of just tons of people picking. This particular location is a location where it's more professionals and more people that shop during the day, and they don't have as much, you know, so every time I go, which is usually like once or twice a year, it's really great to find things in my size, and the store is usually kept very clean, even on the sale racks and the clearance sections. So then one thing, they had a whole bunch of stuff for Pride. This says love is love. I thought this is cute with the rainbow heart, supporting all my LGBT friends, LGBTQ, T, all the letters. I support you. You know, I have a lot of good friends, lost friends. I was a activists in the 80s for ACT UP. If you been following me, I've been quite vocal about my support of the community, and so I was really glad to see. Now I don't know if all of the Old Navy locations have these, but the one that's Chevy Chase, DC line had a whole bunch of different things. They even had tote bags. They had 2 or 3 other ones. So I thought this was really cute. So even if I don't make it, sometimes I'm able to get to Pride Day, but it's hard because DC Pride is on Father's Day. Now there's a whole week ahead, I think beforehand, and then I don't know if the parade's on Saturday or if it's Sunday, but a lot of the Sunday events are hard to get to because it's on Father's Day, and they never change it. It always is, and it's hard because my in-laws, my dad passed away 10 years ago, but my father-in-law, my husband's, we get together for Father's Day brunch, and then we usually do something with them during the day, so it's hard to get down there. So even if I don't make it down there, I'm still wearing it, and people will see, and I have another one that I bought, a different t-shirt, a different Pride t-shirt from, if you follow me where I talked about the People's Couch, there are 3 guys who used to be on that show, the People's Couch on Bravo. One of them is from the South, and he has a thing that says, bless their bigoted hearts, and it's like hearts, but they're all rainbow hearts. So I bought one of his t-shirts, and I have that too. So I just like to be able to show support, and it's like in general, love is love. My husband and I have a big age gap. A lot of people are judgmental about that age gap. Or all different kinds of couples and all different kinds of unions, and there are all kinds of different situations. The world is hard enough. Enjoy love where you can find it. And so a lot of people. I'm much 14 years older than he is, and a lot of people weren't into that. But you know what? We've been together 10 years, and we proved all those people wrong. And when we met, I was 41 and he was 28, and now I'm 51 going on 52, and he is just he's 38. So here's 10 years later, and he's been the, best guy for me, So that last but not least, I found they had a whole bunch of leggings, and I got some fun leopard leggings in my size too, in XL, and I like them because they had a whole bunch of ones, and I could have gotten black too, but I have a lot of black leggings. But they actually feel like a pretty good consistency. I'm going to open them up. I'm going to break the seal. Yep. These look like they will stretch. Fun. I could wear this black t-shirt or my other black t-shirt, or I love wearing leopard with this olive, This is one of my favorite combinations. I used to wear this. I hate to say it. I wore this in the 80s. This was my uniform in the 80s. And this with the tropical, very cute, because they were all worn like by Carmen Miranda, and lots of like vintagey, that whole vintage look where you've got the maybe I won't put it next to it. I might wear a black t-shirt with this tropical scarf, So I figure, I have 2 pairs of leopard jeans. One is like this with the shades of brown that I got at Macy's, also with the style ink. At the same time I bought those jeans that I talked about earlier. I actually have a leopard jacket. This is like a jean jacket that matches those pants. I have another pair of leopard that are more like the pale brown, like a light brown on white. And those I got thrift shopping. Those were originally from, they were 7s from Lane Bryant. Originally marked, they were like $80. And I got them for $7.97 at a thrift store. So, and they were my size. So, sometimes it pays to wait. But I do not, and I also have a black leggings that have leopard print, and they have like a little funky kind of rocker, kind of a sheen to them. But I don't have any leggings like this. So, this is, these I will definitely get some use out of. And I can wear these, you know, with flats. I can wear these with black boots in the winter and the fall. Sometimes I wear my black boots in the summer just because I'm always in black boots. But, you know, that was pretty much it. Now, the one thing was that I got all these things, and it was a total of like $250. But then once they did the whole amount, I saved $94.29, and the total was $176.80. As well as I earned some points with my Old Navy Visa. So that's really cool. And then it says, complete a survey within 5 days, receive 10% off your next store and online purchase. So I may do that. Super cash, there was a $30 super cash. Yeah, so they gave me all kinds of good deals. So a $94 savings, you know, you can't beat that. Oh my God. And look at all the stuff that I bought. Now, I can't wait to try things on to see really how they fit and how things are. You know, sometimes I have great luck. Sometimes this is the first time I bought jeans from Old Navy. So, you know, we'll just play it by ear and see. So, you know, hopefully Saturday morning we'll be able to get down to DC very early. I actually have a client in the afternoon, but I want to get down to the Hirshhorn and actually see that exhibit, and you know, and I may talk about that hopefully if we're able to get it, because if not, I mean, I heard something that they were going to be closed on Saturday, but the guy that was yelling at everybody to leave said that, oh, you can go back tomorrow, you can go back Saturday, you can back Sunday, and then it's all done. And I was like, okay. So, you know, at least, you know, this was my birthday gift to me, the shopping spree. I have not really shopped like this for clothes in quite some time. I've talked about the couponing, and I do, like, the only thing that I've, you know, besides the Bath and Body Works hauls, this is like the first real clothing haul I've done on video, but it's like the first clothing haul I've done like this in about 3 to 4 years. And my ability to do this is because of my unique sales. So, you know, if you're interested in unique, you can always go down. I always post all my info below of, you know, my link to, if you're interested in joining, if you're interested in just wanting to know more about the products, if you're just interested in, if you're interested in a beauty career, or you're thinking about going to beauty school, but you're not, you know, or you are in beauty school, but you want a way to earn money. So, you know, it's a great way to do it. It's helped fill some gaps in our income, and it's kind of like, it's not just a job, it's more than just a job. It's really given me some amazing motivation and helped me get over certain things that I've had to deal with in my life, part of which is being more self-conscious, you know, like getting over being so self-conscious on camera, you know, just being able to, you know, do these lives and do all these videos and not worry as much, and just forget it, you know, just do it, you know. So anyway, I hope if you're plus size or any, you know, you can, you know, a lot of people have told me finding things online, Old Navy online is easier, but for me, I like to be able to hold things up, because they had a whole section of shirts that were really big. And so if they were XLs, but they ran really large. And if you're buying things online, as well as the materials were really thin, so when you're buying things online, all you see a picture of is a black t-shirt. You don't know how thin it is, you don't know the quality, you don't know how it feels. So when I go in person, it really makes a difference. So I hope I've been able to help you out. No matter what size you are, you know, be confident in yourself, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye.